up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This is your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, y'all. Before we get going on our video, smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Share the video. Turn on your notifications, and please go follow me on Twitter at KO Boxing 86 TV. And if you got a breakdown or a prediction you want me to do for you, knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com is the email address. Also, don't forget about our live shows, man. We back, bro. Live show every Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. So catch me live tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And then live shows Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And then you can also catch me live on Sunday mornings with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. But let's get to the video, man, because I haven't been able to make a video on this whole situation. But for those y'all that don't know, Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano, that fight has been postponed because Castano suffered a minor bicep injury. So they're anticipating that the fight is going to happen sometime this summer. But Jermell Charlo ain't buying it, bro. Jermell Charlo ain't buying it at all. And he getting amped up. So let's talk about the fight for a little bit, man, because I haven't really had time to talk about it with y'all. So this is what Jermell Charlo said, man. He said Castano pulled out of the fight to buy more time for a bigger ass whoop. It's not on me, it's in me. The air we breathe is not the same. True essence of what lying only really means. I won't let this type of adversity slow my grind. I peep all their moves. I'm 2 steps ahead. Tell Castano to show those doctor reports and take them vital tests so we can move forward with knocking his ass out. I'm in straight war mode. I don't give a F what type of tricks they trying to play. Nothing else matters. I'm prepared to endure pain and find solutions at any moment. One more belt to grab, and I've completed a dream that an 8-year-old Charlo once had. Never changed my mindset, only to get stronger. Listen, I've been on Jermell Charlo's helmet a lot for some comments that I felt were out of pocket and the way he carries himself sometimes. But we love these comments on Knockout Boxing 86 TV. We love these comments on Knockout Boxing 86 TV where it's a legacy fight, the biggest fight of your career, the biggest moment, you know, trying to stay focused, dealing with the fighter suffering an injury, and having to postpone the fight, staying in camp. I love this. I love this that way. You know what I'm saying? Because I had Castano edging him out the first fight. I scored a 7-5 for Castano, but some people scored a 7-5 for Charlo. I think a draw is cool, but if they would have gave that victory to Charlo, I wouldn't have been mad because it was a close-ass fight with a bunch of swing rounds. If Castano got the victory, you can't call it a robbery either because the fight was that close. So definitely worth the rematch. 2 champions getting it on for Undisputed, man. That's what boxing is all about. So I do like these comments from Charlo, but I do want to give Castano this credit. And I want to say I don't like Jermell Charlo saying that he's just trying to buy time and he ain't really hurt. Castano don't strike me as the type to pull no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He's just as confident as Charlo, in my opinion. Like me myself, I felt like not only was the fight close, I felt like he edged it a little bit. But Castano, after that fight with Charlo, like, yeah, he got hurt a couple of times, but he put on a great performance. So I don't think he's in a situation where he's like, oh man, I didn't put on a great performance. I really got lucky that it was a draw. I need extra time to prepare. I think you know, these bicep injuries, because when you blocking and shit, man, and you rolling with shots, a lot of shots get hit on your biceps. You take a lot of shots on the arms, and so as a result, you can have a little slight tears, you know, bruising and shit, and then you can also hurt your bicep throwing your punches. So bicep injury in boxing, very, very common. And they said he got it in sparring. And again, until you on some Ryan Garcia shit, where you capping and lying all the time and shit, or you on some Tyson Fury shit and you lying all the time, or you know Tyson, Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn and shit, I ain't just gonna flat out say you a liar, bro, until you show me you a liar. So I do believe Castano has a legitimate injury, and I saw a report, I can't remember where it was, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but he actually submitted that paperwork to the WBO. He submitted that paperwork to the WBO proving that he was injured. And so the paperwork that Charlo is asking for, it's already been submitted to the proper authorities, should you know, for lack of a better term, or commission, or sanctioning body, I should say. You know what I'm saying? So, but overall, the mindset of Jermell Charlo, man, look, this is the type of mindset you have to have. However, I spoke on this after his first fight with Castano, What I hope he's prepared to do, the part where he said, find solutions at any moment. I'm prepared to endure pain and find solutions at any moment. I've never doubted his ability to endure pain, because when he takes a shot, I've never really seen Jermell Charlo, hurt. He's taken some flush shots in his career, and he's always showed to have a good chin. I do think Castano hurt him and rocked him a little bit in that second round when Jermell Charlo, the ropes kind of held him up, and it probably should have been a knockdown. You know what I'm saying? It should have been ruled a knockdown in that second round of their first fight, I believe. But but he's been sturdy, so I don't have any doubt about his want to, his grit, his determination, and his ability to want to take pain if it comes. Just like I don't doubt that shit about Castano, because Castano got rocked and wobbled. These two champions, y'all, so they both coming with the same heart. What I am stuck on, though, find solutions at any moment, is what Jermell Charlo said he's prepared to do. I think one thing about his fight game and what I've seen from him is his adjustments, right? So, did he perform better in the Tony Harrison rematch? I don't know. Tony Harrison was outboxing him, in my opinion. He was still making some of the same mistakes, and Tony Harrison was looking good in that fight until he wasn't, until Jermell Charlo hurt him. And for any boxer, there's going to come a point where your power not going to be able to bail you out. It's not. And so finding solutions at any moment, I think one key solution would be for him to listen to the instructions of his corner. Because not a lot of times when you listen to these fights, especially, it seems like almost at the highest level a lot, when you watch like Teofimo Lopez fight, or when I remember watching Manny Pacquiao versus Jordinas Ugas fight, like a lot of times fighters don't get great instructions in the corner. But when you are a fighter that does get that great instructions, you should probably listen to it. And so I think that's one thing. If Jermell Charlo is going to hold true to his word and be able to find solutions at any moment, someone that's there to give you the solution is your corner, is your trainer, Derrick James. And so with that being said, bro, listen to the instructions in the corner. When the man tells you to jab, stay off the ropes, keep the fight in the center of the ring, push him back with your jab. When you did that shit, you immediately caught Castano with some right hands and you hurt him. When you didn't do that shit, you succumbed to the pressure that Castano was applying to you, and you found your back against the ropes where Castano was able to have his best moments of the fight. So I think one key thing for Jermell Charlo, I don't want to say he don't have the ring IQ to adjust on his own. I don't want to say that, but it's not as high as, Terrence Crawford. The adjustments we see guys like Shakur Stevenson, Earl Spence make. Even the adjustments that we see somebody like Tank Davis make, being able to take away Mario Barrios' jab and being able to fight Isak Pitbull Cruz off of the back foot and walk him in the shots and do enough to win that fight with one hand for almost half of the fight. Like, those fighters, they've made adjustments on their own, but they also listen to their corners when they gave them good instruction. So if you're Jermell Charlo, one key adjustment, if you want to talk about making adjustments, one key thing I think that I'm going to be watching for, or not that I think, one thing I know that I should be watching for, and what I think you should be watching for too, when the cameras go to the corner, assuming don't nobody get knocked out in the first round, right? But when they go to the corner in the cameras, one key thing in this fight that I think we should all be paying attention to is that when Derrick James gives some instructions to Jermell Charlo, does he go out and execute? Because I think that could be a big difference in this fight. I think if he doesn't make adjustments and he doesn't listen to Derrick James, the fight could be very close. It'll be very close, just like it was the first time. And Jermell Charlo could still very much either win a close-ass decision or maybe be, in a tight-ass fight until he hurts Castano and stops him this time. But the fight's going to be very close. If Jermell Charlo wants to have a shot at putting on a great performance, if he wants to have a shot at beating Castano soundly, whether it be decision or whether it be by knockout and being way ahead on the scorecards, if he wants to have that type of shot to put on that type of performance and become the undisputed champion, similar to how we saw Josh Taylor be able to do it to Jose Ramirez, Jermell Charlo is going to have to listen to his corner this time. He's going to have to execute the game plan. And I believe the game plan is simple. You use your jab, you pivot, you stay off of the ropes, and you push Castano back. because Castano is much more comfortable coming forward. He's much more comfortable applying the pressure. If you don't allow him to apply the pressure and get you to the ropes, he's shorter than you. His arms are shorter than you. He can't really box with Jermell Charlo from a distance in the center of the ring, skill for skill. He can't box with him. And so I believe that's why Derrick James was like, yo, stay off the ropes, use your jab, push him back, keep the fight in the center of the ring, and you got this shit. So we'll see how it goes, man. But overall, I love the attitude of Jermell Charlo. I think he ready for war. And I know Castano going to be ready too. Only part I disagree with slightly, bro, I don't think Castano faking no injury. I don't think he ducking no smoke. But hey, bro, if that's how you amp yourself up, like, hey, he don't want this smoke, he just setting himself up for a big ass whooping, talk your shit, Jermell Charlo. I ain't here to criticize that shit at all. I don't think it's nothing to be critical of his comments. I would just say, really pay attention to what you're saying. Find the solutions at any moment. You go to your teacher/coach to help you find those solutions so you can execute them at any moment. So we'll see what happens, man. I can't wait for the new fight date to be announced. Very excited for this fight. Excited to be back dropping daily content for you guys. And I'm excited for the live show tonight. So y'all be sure to come check us out live tonight, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I'll also be live doing breakdowns and predictions for the fights coming up this weekend on Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And then I'll be live with the Singing OG, KQKC Boxing Network, Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So y'all be sure to tune into that as well. But I appreciate everybody watching the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace, y'all.